Dishonored. So last time we came into the building and we're trying to kill this guy. Well, we're not gonna kill him, but you know. So what's that saying? Let's get back to it. Kill everybody on this floor. They're not there anymore, but they were there. Yeah.
What was that? Outsider's eyes, I'm getting spooked. Hey! You're going down.
What? Did he wake up or something? Everybody was out.
Benedict.
Wow. I don't know what happened there. Thought I took everyone out here. Did he come from here? Maybe. So stomping around. This is my bad. It's really early. It's 4:30 a.m. man. Oh, also, forgot to mention, for all of you who live in America, happy 4th of July. Ooh. Sorry, it's really early. I'd be more excited if it was later on. Yeah. Pretty Emily woke one day to a stranger's gale. Her dainty mouth smiled at a stranger's smile. Her hands now worked a stronger's wrath. Her feet now walked a stranger's path. Emily fed, another grew stronger. The stronger carving strove her onward, and no one who looked on Emily's face ever guessed who ruled in Emily's place.
Who are you?
I understand your curiosity. I'm strange. I was a baker's apprentice in Dunwall Tower. A friend to Jessamine when we were girls. Then afterward, I made my name as a painter. Now, I'm obviously something much greater. I hope that satisfies you. Because you won't get more. I ought to just kill you. But I'm going to give you a warning for the sake of my sisters, who were very impressed with you once upon a time. Stay away from me. There are great changes coming, and I'll expect you not to interfere. I have influence in places you won't expect. But as for Arnold Timpsch, do what you want. I won't hold a grudge. I'm done with him.
Is that who you were looking for? Well, she's a bit of a bitch. And the artwork's hopeless. I know you have your reasons.
Bannister Timish, I am afraid I cannot in good conscience remain your mother's physician. The way you repeatedly deny her access to practices which could potentially restore her lucidity is nothing short of a death sentence. I wish no part of it. Good day to you, sir. Still alive.
Mother, this is Arnold. If you happen to awaken while no one is present, I've prepared this for you, to remind you of recent events to help clear your mind and put you at ease. The plague has ended. I have married and will become Prime Minister, just as you always wanted. My sister and brother are both here and doing well. Your last will and testament has been written and approved. We all love you, Mother. Now go back to sleep. Rest. Everything is fine.
Dear Arnold, thank you for inviting my wife and me over for dinner last week. We both had a splendid time. I also appreciated you being so patient with our episode. Not many people are as understanding, and you showed considerable grace. I am also happy I was able to confide in you with my keep them strictly confidential. It was a relief to finally be able to vent about the frustrations I much endured daily to a colleague who understands these sort of things. I hope that you will allow me to return the favor and play host to you for an evening. Switched out his documents, right? It should be fucked if I just leave. Did I get everything? I don't remember. Oh man. Oh, right, it's downstairs. Sorry, my bad. I was stupid today.
That's strange. Jim's doesn't name himself the beneficiary in the will. He's giving the inheritance to Delilah.
Alright, let's save that. But then, didn't I just switch out his documents? Oh, that's what it said.
you'll get your own squad after what happened last night? Indeed, I believe so. Maybe this isn't so good. It has some merit. Huh?
I understand you're concerned about security, but I trust in the security of a key hanging from my own belt, not a combination lock. A combination lock can be guessed, cracked, or bribed. But with a simple lock and key, the contents of my archives remain safe. As for lockpicks, a fable. I've never known such a thing to truly exist, have you? Hey, when we were going to get a secretary, I could never find any of the documents filed by J and S. Doesn't seem to file anything. This place is turning into a vortex of disorganization. So big, you could write a whale into it. Sorry to constantly save, you know. Boom, boom. Alright, so it's about... Don't know what happened with her body, but you know what? I'll never find her, which means good other people will never find her. Kitchen.
Horrible stench. I can barely breathe.
skulking around. The oil in these things doesn't last long enough.
It's Dowd, isn't it? You wouldn't be in this district unless you were after Timsh's head.
Oh, I did.
What do you want?
Revenge. To do to Timsh what he did.
I did it. I did it twice. I did a non-lethal thing twice. Did you guys think that was possible? Well, oopsie, didn't do that. Well, now it is, and I did it. So, pretty impressive, I think, that I did. Now I can successfully save and say I completed the next mission almost, pretty much. I did it, because I'm amazing. I think the only one who noticed me was Timish too. Well, not one guy, but I thought I had taken out everybody, but...
This area is under lockdown. Any unauthorized individuals are to be considered suspicious and confronted.
The barrister's enemies caught up to him. He's in custody as a plague victim. Here's the will as agreed.
That'll do nicely. Perhaps better. But you were promised information. Well, my uncle came under Delilah's spell. He was obsessed with her. Everyone knew she'd been a servant at the tower before she studied under Sokolov. She was a painter, an artist. Beneath my family's class, for certain. My uncle became infatuated. But he looked older and made us keep candles lit all night. He was afraid of the dark. One night we all went to Waverly Boyle's for a seance. It was an amusement. We didn't know what we were doing. I thought only the dead appeared at seances. But suddenly Delilah was in the room with us. My uncle nearly died of terror. She was there, but not there. We saw her as if she was very far away, standing in the old Brigmore Manor, painting at an easel, painting a name. It was your name, Dowd. That's all I know. I hope you find what you're looking for.
So I just like to come say save because saving is good. Happy 4th of July again, if you celebrate it.
Timsh is ruined. A rotten Coleridge prison if they don't send him to the flooded district. It's poetic, I suppose. Maybe I was wrong about you, Dowd. Are you ready to go?
Yes.
Let's go home.
Yeah. It's... Oh, I don't think it applies for this one. I think as long as I don't kill too many people in the Bring More Witches DLC, I'll be okay. Right, this is when I came and found my hideout. Surge. Delilah is a powerful witch who leads a coven that has moved into the ruins of the Brigamore Manor. You've returned to your hidden base in the flooded district to plan your next move.
Jessamine Caldwell's hands were all that was holding this city together. With her dead, this city was a fast disintegrating web of guardsmen, overseers, nobles, weepers. Maybe this was the world the outsider was trying to show me all along. For years, I'd held together a shadowy band of ex-mercenaries, street kids, and refugees through discipline and a bit of black magic. On the fringes of a city that ate up innocence and weakness. Maybe today was the end of that small world. I thought of Jessamine Caldwell's hands shuddering as she lost her grip on life. Whatever doom was coming, I deserved it. My people didn't.
Food armor.
Master Dowd, we've been attacked by overseers. The base is lost. The men are scattered, some captured by the overseers, and their leader is in your chambers as we speak. If we can regroup and take out their leader, I believe we can still drive them back.
I want to know how the bastards found us in the first place.
Another stinking mouth. That's what my mother said. A mouth that needed feeding for years on that would sass her every time it opened. First words I can remember, her saying that. When she drunk for so long that her eyes stopped working for good. A drunken notion, it seemed to me. I left the patched up shack we called home. But before heading out, I reminded her of all the times she put her hands on me, or thrown something at my head. The night she rushed me like an ox and set me down the back stair. All the time she told me I was just another stinky mouth. Last thing I heard was her cursing me from her bed. Cursing the blind dark. Running with my pals, we had to stay sharp to make enough coin to keep from starving. Same story. Across the aisles. Not the biggest kids. Sometimes the smartest. And the meanest when we needed to be. The only way to stay off the back alley mattresses. Not desperate enough to get on the drain flats of the mudlarks. So it was the night for us. Trying to catch the eye of the Hatters or the boys in Bottle Street so they'd take us on. But when a dandy from Serkonos stepped down from his polished couch and cracked my dear Dredgy's pretty head and left her twitching and dying in the muck, I snapped off one of the wooden gazzles on top of the couch and drove the splintered end into his eye, as deep as it would go. Last I saw of Dirty, she was still, eyes wide to the gray sky, but now like to remember her with a smile, laughing from the void at the one-eyed dandy with the gazelle coming out of his head. No one would take me after that. The City Watch made a full sweep once a week, for months, trying to catch me. Either Grand Guard came in from Kurnaka down in Serkonos. Seemed Dandy's daddy was the Duke of Serkonos. I was too much trouble for my friends. From the old neighborhood, anyone saw me, tried to drive me away. Threw rocks to get me to leave, or tried to get a bag over my head, hungry for the reward. Even the gangs cursed me on sight. Billy's bad luck, they'd say. Hexed. Shall make it bad for all of us. You may think you know what loneliness is, but I can tell you, you don't. By late in the month of harvest, I had hate inside me that was choked most. Then I met Dowd. It was early in the morning. The only time I could go out. Walking the streets of the legal district, I saw them up ahead. 3 looked like boys from the City Watch, but dressed out of uniform. They were out for blood and coin, running some kind of murder racket, waiting on the drunk barrister to stagger out of the bar at just the right time. I didn't see him at first, but in the flicker of an eyelid he was on them. Out of the cold night air, he used a single blade, nothing else. And it only touched each of them once, at the left side of the throat. Their blood splattered and steamed on the cobbles. Quick movements, an occasional grunt, dark hair, and a glimpse of a long scar down his face. When it was over, he made for the rooftops. I'd never seen the like of it, so I followed. I could have stayed and looted the poor bastard. I could have eaten for a month, most likely, but this seemed bigger. So I tried to stay up with him, tried to stay hidden without losing sight of him. All across Dunwall, and the wrecked and ruined parts, he crossed into what I could tell was his territory, hidden sentries and odd masks. I thought I'd seen everything in the city. All the gangs, but this is something else. Clinging to the roof tiles and watching from behind chimneys, I watched, then followed them to an old building. Inside was all glue, rotted carpets, and desks full of rat-eaten papers, paintings ruined by the wet. There were weapons and practice dummies. Men lived here in secret, training with knives and crossbows. I lost track of time and continued to explore. But I was a fool. He'd known I was following and came up right behind me. When I saw him, I froze, waiting for him to speak. You followed me, found this place, and now you're not begging or running for your life. There's nowhere to run, I said. I'm not very attached to it, to tell you the truth. He came close and looked me right in the eyes, trying to get some light inside that would tell him my story. You think you're already dead inside? But I'll give you something to live for. You'll fight for me and kill people like the ones who've hurt you. I just nodded, feeling relief for the first time in months. And I'm pretty sure it's Billy Lurk's story. Can't hear you. It's Billy Lurk's story. Let's check that's been helping us lately. So. What am I supposed to do? Oh. I'll tell you, the very sight of an animal is uplifting. Its size rivals the largest boats, and its songs resound across the ocean. The great fins are as long as two men. A single fin is as black as the rocks at the bottom of the darkest waters, but the remainder of the animal is as white as Tyvian snow. Even the tentacles hanging beneath its face are the palest white, twisting and dragging in the cold depths. When the great whale breaks, everything else is lost from focus, distant and diminished, as if you were transported to a lost, lonely place that cannot exist. My entire life I ran after this dream, burned into my mind when I was but 10 years old. Since my first year at sea, the apparition has never left me. I have hunted its trace, following half-told rumors with the thinnest of clues. Part of a song played by musicians in a Morley pub at the edge of town north of Colony, once from a sketch found among the belongings of a dead sailor. On rare occasion I was guided by more substantial evidence, an evening's meal, in a conversation with the captain who had sighted the great whale a season past. At 13, I was already well familiar with whale-ear foam, and by 16 years I was second captain, sailing uncharted stretches of sea. I got my own rickety boat at 20. I was already known as the bloodiest whale hunter in all the Isles, the most consumed, the maddest with frustration. Hunting and killing hundreds of whales, I never saw it again. I drove my ship and men like hounds in the worst winters. Over a lifetime I carried my hope of seeing it, touching the cold, dead flesh once it was hoisted over the deck. I needed to hear its song again, to understand the effect it had over me, to immerse myself in its final moments of life. Now racing against my age in this vision, this childhood dream, so that I wonder if it was ever real to begin with. My life seems already written, and I have failed. I realize now that it was crazy, this dream. Did it really exist in this world? In mine? Yes. Alright. I like reading notes, I'm sorry.
Things are bad. Could the
Though-
city get any worse?
Though I refuse to read notes that I've already read before, so. So if I read it like in the main game, I'm gonna read it. No shit, wrong thing.
Wait!
Guard! We'll burn your body tonight. Where are you? Brothers? Damn it. Where'd he go? Here you are! Flank him! I need more now! Watch out! Clear the line! Front of the arms! Stand clear! When I find you, it's bad. We know you're here. Lost it. Check everywhere. I know you're here. Check under everything. I know you're here somewhere, scum. Your heart to the final. Bring him down, brothers.
hands are bound. Untie me. Okay. I'll watch for your son.
Sorry. Who? Dead. You wasted my bullet by dying.
You got a prowler on the loose. I'll find you for this. Assassin! Need signs for whiskey for a week. Stand clear. Flank him. Firing. Die, damn it! Take clear this. Line. Stand clear. You won't stay hidden for long.
This is what I trained for.
I know you're here. Got you now. A promotion for the man who kills this one.
Fuck.
Clear. Let my hands not be restless. Reveal this. Aha! Die, idiot! Ah! Firing!
Shit.
Stand clear! Let my hands not be restless. Reveal this.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry you were dead. Not what I wanted for you.
Where are you?
I don't think it's what I wanted for anyone.
Coward got away.
But I will avenge you by killing more of these assholes.
Some rule! Find the outsider.
This map shows a coordinated sweep of the flooded district, but the overseers here didn't stick to the plan. Someone must have tipped them off.
This is a waste. These ones never talk.
I'm gonna pay for this.
I'll await your signal.
I don't know, it looks kinda weird.
Hold on. Someone's down. Squad after what happened last night? Yes, of course. Oh, I'll find you. All right. Won't be catching this one. Bastard. I need more men. Watch it. Clear the line. You're going down.
Hey look, this is where I'm gonna die, dude. Dude, I'm sorry. Sleep well. Oh, well, you're dead, so I mean, don't sleep well, but rest in peace. Fucking rest in peace. Okay.
Sir, if I could just say, the men aren't happy. The prisoners are secured, but the interrogations have been unsettling. The ones that talk are worse than the ones who won't. And there's still no sign of Dowd.
We wait. Dowd will show. Remind the men that they're overseers of the Abbey. That Dowd is an aging mercenary.
just hate the stink of this place. But you are right, of course.
Inform me we'll wait for now to show. Thing to the office of the High Overseer.
Yes, sir. And congratulations.
What now?
Someone get him!
I'll feed your heart to the hound.
I thought there was no... Oh, so much.
Oh. That's gonna be it, guys. If you guys enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Sharing helps out a ton. Don't forget to subscribe. Love you guys, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.